and enjoyed the time with my teammates, the day felt special because I knew my special people were in the crowd. I knew my mum, my dad, my sister Amina and Catherine, who I'd dragged around to footy grounds all over Australia, all around Canberra, were there with me. But I realised there was two special people on the ground, and the hug I gave to Tanya and Stephanie that day was the most emotional moment of my life. Because we had a very sick child in our arms in Stephanie, and we'd been through a lot, and Tanya's touched on the fact that she'd spent hours in the hospital with us, that Reedy was always there in the hospital. The week of the grand final week 2000 was not one that we spent celebrating that we were in the grand final. It was one we were wondering whether our daughter would live. She had febrile convulsions and lapsed into a coma, and the day that she was announced right was the 2000 grand final that day, and we won a premiership, and I think it all just happened to come together. It was amazing. I've been indoctrinated into this family. My mum's a strong Catholic, and she brought my sisters, Amina and Catherine, and myself up as strong Catholics. But as much as the parish priest used to stand up and preach his sermons, I'm a grandfather and father over on the corner, indoctrinating me in the way of the Essendon cult. And what a great cult it is. I mean, why wouldn't you want to be part of this? I think every other football club in the land is jealous. I would be. And as I said, it's introduced me to some special people. Danny Corcoran taught me how to train hard and become an elite athlete. Bruce Reid and Rubber, you've heard how Reedy's treated me as a son. They became psychologists, friends, confidants, not just doctors, but people I knew truly cared for me. Hoops. What makes a bloke like Hoops? Colin Hooper is an Essendon great. He's 60 years old, or even older, I think, Hoops. You put yourself behind the Essendon Footy Club, the players of the Essendon Footy Club. You've been booting balls at me for 16 years, mate, in the cold, the rain, the wet, no matter what conditions you're out there. And I know you love me, mate. You didn't have to have a heart attack at the ground. Warmed me up one day to prove that you did love me. And I love you, and I really thank you for everything you have done for me. Hoops, it's great. To all my current and ex-teammates, Lloydie, Solly, Spike, Barney, Welly, Merks, Joey, Youngie, Fish, Dimmer, Sess, Woosha, Scotty, the Jonos, Hef, and the young boys, Joby, Hilly, Fletch. There's plenty out there. I can look you on the eye. I can say you've been very special to me, every one of my teammates. Bomber Thompson, Simon Madden. I was very lucky to play with Terry Danaher. And you realise when you're going through years like we are now, what a true team is like. A true team is a group of people who will do anything for each other to achieve the ultimate goal. At the moment, we're not there, we're nowhere near it. But not because we're not a team, but because we're trying to learn how to play football. I can really see something in the young players, the way they try to do things for each other, and the way they respect their elders, and the way they treat the footy club. We turned the corner in January, February last year, and we haven't shown it on the footy field. I'll tell you what, come next year, with our skipper back in tow, it'll be a team to challenge. It's two very special teammates, two of the most courageous people I've ever met. First, there's Adam Ramanauskas. Rama and Belinda have inspired a group of players to go on and achieve in their lives, not just in footy, but the courage that Rama's shown in the face of adversity is something that we'll never know. Most of us will never know in this room what he's gone through. And the generosity he's shown to all of us through that, and the fact that he doesn't really talk about himself, doesn't show it himself, he's down at training every night, showing his teammates what he wants from them, trying to encourage them, trying to coach them while he's going through treatment, has been a source of inspiration to me, and I know to all his teammates. And Rama, on behalf of the boys, we hope everything goes well for you and Belinda, because you're two fantastic people. And that painting, that price, it was amazing and stunned me, and I'd like to donate 20 grand of that to the cancer research for you, mate, and the cause you're getting up. So thank you. And to Michael Long, I don't think Longy could make it down, but Michael Long changed the way people view Aboriginal people, changed the way our society looks at people. He did it when it wasn't trendy to do it, and he put himself out there. And the day in 1995 when he decided it was going too far and stood up to racism was a great day. And I think that Longy has taught me a lot about people, not just about racism, just how to be a good person, how to treat other people. And Longy, wherever you are in the world, I don't know where you are, mate, but thank you, and I'm a better person for meeting you. So thank you for that. I'm getting there, guys. It's just it's hard to really say what you want to say, and thank everyone in the space of 10 minutes. Sheeds, mate, I don't think many people would have taken a chance on a guy who turned up at the club with severe shin splints, a hip ailment that he couldn't run. Basically, back in 1991, I was a hacker. I had a bad knee. I barely played. I had some